I'm actually going to be showcasing every single thrift store that I hit up on a typical Saturday. And yes, can you believe it? Were you right? Did you guys guess exactly more or less how many thrift stores I do hit up a week? Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Daniel here from Golden Finds, and it's the weekend, so we are going to be hitting up a thrift store. So we're gonna go on various thrift stores today, and I'm going to do a little bit different today, you guys. So I'm actually going to be showcasing every single thrift store that I hit up on a typical Saturday during the weekend. So if you are new to my channel, welcome, and I hope that you enjoy thrifting because there's going to be lots of it today. So take a guess, take a mental guess right now, keep it to yourself, and think, how many thrift stores does Daniel hit up on a weekend? And then make sure to stay tuned until the end to not only see the haul, but also see every single store in Orange County that I hit up here in Southern California. So let's go ahead and see what treasures await for us today. And let the count begin, you guys. We're going to start with store number 1. Here we go. Let's go ahead and see what treasures await for us today at the thrift store. First, this Hearth in Hand mug. It's very pretty. I like how neutral it is and the slight touch of trees imprinted onto the ceramic. It's a very nice piece. Then I saw this flower bud vase, which is a World Market piece, and that was $2.99. And you guys know that my weaknesses, well, one of them is pumpkins. I absolutely love coming across a pumpkin either for Halloween or for the fall season. So they did have these 2 crackled glass pumpkins. They both had different prices. They were really nice. Now, I don't really have a lot of glass pumpkins or anything of that sort, so I did not pick them up. Then I saw a little bit of Johanna Parker. Are you guys still collecting Johanna Parker? This was $2.99. This was probably most likely from Ross. Then there was this little vintage boot cup that was really cute. It had a name on it, so it was probably someone's DIY. It was such a nice piece, or they might have just put their name onto the mug, but it's still a really cute little collectible piece for $1.99. Here's some Rae Dunn, this dance mug. Now, again, when we go thrifting, you guys see that I always find different prices in mugs. I'm not sure what's the deciding factor. Then I saw this Christmas treats canister. It's one of the chubby ones. Now, this was definitely too pricey at $9.99. I don't tend to buy canisters that are this priced high unless it's something that's very hard to find or a rare piece. Then I saw this vintage scale. Now, I have had luck with finding these. I also did find one at an estate sale. This was priced at $12.99, and it was actually in really good shape for being an older scale for your kitchen. Now, heading on to store number 2, we are in Fullerton. Here we go. Let's see what we find. It's a margarita kind of day. Who would argue with that, right? How about it's a margarita kind of day every day? I don't drink, but this is such a cool picture at $7.99 for this mud pie piece, and the spoon, the mixer, was so cute. I love how they do their metal spoons. It's just so nice how they piece it well together with the ceramic piece. Here are a couple of Rae Dunn items that I found at this specific thrift store. Here is a candle. Now, this was a used candle. It looks like it has been pre-lit already, and it was $3.99. Not too bad, but I don't really care for the Rae Dunn candles. They don't really give off a lot of smell when you turn them on. And here is a close-up of my eyeball. You guys know that it's always, you have to take some time to just enjoy the moment, have some fun, goof around, and that's what I was doing with this magnifying glass at $5.99. Thrifting is meant to be so much fun, so you just have to take a moment and let it all soak in and enjoy yourself. Hey guys, so before we move on to the rest of the video, let's go ahead and check out what comment of the week made it to today's video. So today's comment of the day is going to go out to Bonnie Bryant 3238. Bonnie, thank you so much for your sweet comment. Absolutely breathtaking. I too fight my earpod staying in my ear. Thank you so much for the sweet comment on my hutch decorating. I appreciate you so much. And yes, these things are absolutely the most annoying thing ever. I honestly thought, there comes an expectation with Apple products, and I know a lot of them are not always the best, but I was expecting for these earbuds to be amazing. They do pretty good with sound, but just staying in, they don't stay very well. And that's even with the attachment. I've tried the little attachment, the rubber piece that goes into the ear canal, and it doesn't work. They just keep slipping, always slipping out, and they are a nightmare. But we work with what we have, right? So thank you so much for your sweet comment, and make sure that you guys are also leaving your comments down below for your chance to be featured. Continuing on with thrift store number 3, we are in my town, Anaheim, and this cool piece was so nice to find across at this shelf, you guys. It's actually, I didn't really know what it was at first until I flipped it over, and then I realized that it's part of the Mickey's Christmas Carol cartoon classic. It's $3.99. This is a Thomas Kincaid piece, and I just thought it was so cool. It needs batteries, but it ultimately lights up the grave, and this is where Ebenezer Scrooge is seeing the last ghost, I believe. So that was such a cool little collectible piece. Here is another Ray Dunn baby canister, Fa La La. So this is a Christmas piece, and it was chipped. As you can see, I'm pointing at a chip on it. This was originally $5 at the clearance section, but it was $2.99 here at the thrift store. Now, this Easter piece was really nice. It's definitely sugar-coated, what I like to call, with glitter. I don't tend to like these very much because they do make a really big mess when you are using them to decorate. And you guys, this piece was amazing. This is a Ray Dunn Pottery Barn collaboration. If you did not know, Ray Dunn did have a collaboration with Pottery Barn, and they released a few pieces exclusively under her. Unfortunately, this teapot was missing its lid, so that was a little bit disheartening, but it was definitely an older piece and something definitely worthwhile seeing at the thrift store. Heading to thrift store number 4, let's see what we find here. A little bit of Bath and Body Works candles. I always browse this store for the candles because this one always tends to carry a lot of Bath and Body Works candles. Then I really regret not picking this up, you guys, because this was $6.99 when it's originally $12.99 currently right now at Target. This is part of the Hearth and Hand collection, and I really kick myself for not picking that piece up. Then there was this other humongous tray. This thing is huge, and this is also part of the Hearth and Hand line. It was $19.99, so that means that it's most likely $40 at Target. So that was a really cool piece. Rather quite large for me, so I didn't really have a space for it at home. Then there was this other Hearth and Hand piece for $11.99. Going back to my thrift tips, this is probably not a smart buy because this at one point was half off when the Christmas season was over. So you're basically paying full price for it now. Then there was this salsa and guac Ray Dunn set for $5.99. I actually have a couple of these, and I have one for my own collection. And I saw this pot set, you guys, Home Sweet Home, $6.99 for this set and the little tray at the bottom. Moving on to thrift store number 5. Are you guys getting tired yet? Because there's still lots of thrifting to do. There was these really cute Mickey and Minnie cups, these like little reusable cups. I'm not too sure. I don't think these were part of any theme park. I believe the Mickey one is from Disney on Ice. So those were cute little collectibles, like mementos probably from someone's trip to somewhere. Then there was this Bath and Body Works White Barn Balsam, $4.99 for that candle. This nativity scene was really nice. I love the details and the fact that it was neutral. I really liked that it was just a neutral color, but unfortunately it was broken. Joseph, unfortunately, his head must have fallen off because it was glued on, and it was just a nice piece, but I wish it was in better condition and I probably would have picked it up. Here was another candle. Oh my gosh, you guys, this candle smelled so good. Tiki Beach, Bath and Body Works, $6.99. Heading on to thrift store number 6, Goodwill in Santa Ana. This canister set was really nice. It's very vintage, $5.99. It was made in Japan, and it was a complete set. It had the tea, the coffee, the sugar, the flour, and they were actually in really good condition for them being vintage, and they were really nice. And heading into the mug section, I found this Orange County Starbucks mug. These are more older Starbucks mugs. These are part of a series. This was $2.99. I normally tend to pick these up to resell, but I did not pick that up for some reason on this day. I'm not too sure why I did not choose to. There was another Rae Dunn mug that says Comfort. This is a little bit older, and I love the red on the side. It's very pretty for Christmas. And you guys, can you believe what I found? This school desk. It's crazy, right? You can seriously find so many different things at the thrift store. You absolutely never know what you're going to find when you walk into the thrift store. $20 for this school desk. It's absolutely amazing. Then I found another candle. This was Mary Maple Pancakes. You guys, this is literally diabetes in a candle. It's disgustingly super sweet in the smell. The aroma, I just couldn't take it. This other one was $4.99, the Perfect Christmas. It smelled really good. And then Vanilla Snowflake. I love all of the glitter. It's so pretty. This one was $5.99, and this one was also brand new and had never been used. I just love coming across a good candle. Then this cornucopia was also something that caught my eye. This was in the wood section, like where they have all the wood stuff and the decor signs and everything like that. So this would be a really nice piece for the fall season. As you guys know, I'm prepping for that for this year because I did not do that last year. Then there was this homegrown pumpkins. I wasn't too sure if someone made this. It kind of looked like it was a DIY sign. Whoever did it did a really great job. I really liked the pumpkins, and it was such a cute sign to have outside or like somewhere in your home. Then there was this Friendsgiving Rae Dunn charcuterie board or ceramic cutting board. That was $5.99. Heading into the next store in Santa Ana also is our next Goodwill stop. And this one, Stop Me Before I Volunteer Again. Well, that always tends to be us, right? When you always try to volunteer for something and you're like, you think about it and you're like, why did I even volunteer? Why? It happens to me a lot at work. I'm always like the first person that always volunteers to, say stuff or read stuff off or whatever. This was such a cool piece, you guys. This jadeite was $4.99. Absolutely gorgeous. Very pretty. I didn't pick it up though. Can you believe it? No, I just don't have any jadeite pieces, so it didn't really make sense for me to pick it up. I'm pretty sure someone else who was more of a collector definitely appreciated that find. Heading into the store number 8 in Santa Ana. There's a lot of stores in Santa Ana, you guys. There were these really cute Christmas mugs. This one's a Santa, not exactly the mug that I'm looking for. I tend to go for more of the older ones. And Becky G with the good hair. Yes, this is totally giving me Beyonce vibes. Becky or Becky G. It's just missing the G. Becky G is also a singer for those of you guys who do not know. And then there was this Threshold mug. This is a Target piece at $2.99. It just caught my eye. Not really something that I picked up or would have picked up. Store number 9, here we go, in orange. So these little houses, you guys remember, are from the Christmas section from last year. So these were $2.99. You can even see the clearance sticker from Target. It's sometimes crazy. What the Goodwill sometimes tend to do is they go based off on the clearance price, or if there's no clearance price tag, they just go based off on the regular price tag that is on the item from Target. So you just have to be very, very careful because they're supposed to discount it for half off. So they might just be discounting half off of the regular price tag. This was another Bath & Body Works candle, $2.99 for this one. It's very pretty. I really love the glass design on the outside. Now, I always look at candles to make sure it's worth the price that they're asking for. If it's halfway full and still, has a lot of burning hours, then it totally makes sense and I'll bring it home. These are really cool pieces, these candle holders. I really loved the design and the finish on them. They're actually from Pottery Barn, you guys. They were $3.99 for each of them. They're really nice pieces. They probably would have made them home if I would have had an idea of where to place them, but ultimately they did not. Now, I really, really wish that they had the entire set of these. These were like these plushy nativity pieces, but unfortunately they only had 2 pieces, not the entire set. And last but not least, we are at our last Goodwill, you guys, in orange. Are you guys tired yet? Because there's still a haul, okay? So I found this little Christmas cheer Ray Dunn feet cup. I think it's supposed to be like an ice cream bowl, and it's missing everything else. There was also this chocolate bunny ceramic piece, $2.99. It was a really cool piece, but again, it doesn't really go with my decor for Easter or what I'm trying to aim for. So I just did not decide to pick that up. There was this single wick mahogany teak wood, $4.99. So you guys are seeing a trend. Every store has a different price for candles and mugs and whatnot. So we see this sur la table at mug. This was really nice. It still had its original price tag. It was 99 cents. It was a really cute Christmas mug. But without further ado, let's go ahead and see what made it home, you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed that thrift with me session. And yes, can you believe it? Were you right? Did you guys guess exactly more or less how many thrift stores I do hit up a weekend? So I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of clarification because you may have seen that I was wearing different outfits for one day and you might be thinking, wait, you said that you do this all in one day. Well, yes. So what happened was we were actually going to go out to eat. My parents always tend to go out either mostly Saturdays, but sometimes Sundays. So we were supposed to meet up later to have dinner, all of us. And I went back home to change and then continued on thrifting. So that way, once I just finished thrifting, then I would go off and meet my parents. So that's why I was wearing a different sweater. But other than that, I really do all of my thrifting on one day. So let's go ahead and check out what made it ultimately home. Let's see if you guys guess what treasures I picked up from this entire thrift session. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump in right into the haul, you guys. Let's go ahead and start with the candles because this thrift trip was seriously full of candles. So I bought 3 candles. I bought the Twisted Peppermint, and this is the Bath & Body Works. Absolutely smells so good. It's brand new. $2.99 for this one. And then I also bought this one. Now this one was used, but it smells so good. It came in this really pretty orange lid. It's part of White Barn. So this was $2.99. I absolutely love this design on the outside of the package of the candle. And this is Midnight Blue Citrus, and this smells so good, you guys. I'm not kidding you. So yeah, it is used, but I couldn't pass up on it because the smell was so good. And then last but not least was the Vanilla Snowflake. This one is also brand new, as you guys can see. And this one was $5.99, so it was definitely a little bit more pricey, but still not bad. And this one smells very sweet, but also very, it says frozen vanilla, iced fir needles, mint leaf, coconut flakes with essential oils. It smells so good, and I love all the sparkle. And I picked up this little guy too, the Threshold Ghost mug. Now I do have two mugs that I actually found out in a yard sale last year, and I couldn't remember if this was the exact same design. This is actually from 2020, and it was $1.99. Then I also picked up the Fa La La La. Fa La La. Actually, there's only two La La's. Fa La La. Ray Dun canister. This is a baby canister, and it's actually, I think, an older, not quite old piece, but we're looking probably at the year possibly 2017. So based on the home goods tag, you can kind of tell the year that it was released. This was originally on clearance for $5, and then it was $2.99. Now this does have an imperfection. It does have a chip right there, as you guys can see, but it didn't really matter to me. I thought it was still a really nice piece, and I could just easily hide that, fix it with something, you know, with clay, quick dry clay or something. It's easy. You can even cover it up with something like a bow or something. I also picked up this cornucopia, yes, cornucopia for the fall Thanksgiving season. This was only $2.99 from Goodwill, you guys. And I'm starting to slowly but surely build up my inventory for the upcoming season because I did not get to decorate last year. And this is going to look so cute in one of the hutches. Not quite sure where I'm going to put it, but it's just perfect. It's a perfect size. It has little small feet at the bottom, so it will stand perfectly. So I just thought, you know what, let's bring it home. And then last but not least is this humongous, you guys are ready for this? Oh my gosh. I just could not. When I saw this, I was like, I cannot. Now, I know I have a really hard time trying not to buy any more of these because I have too many, but I just could not pass this up, you guys. This thing is ginormous. Look at this basket. It's a two-handle basket. It's absolutely beautiful woven material. It's just beautiful. Look how big this thing is. This is so perfect. It's so big, and it was only $6.99. $6.99 for this ginormous basket. Like, are you kidding me? It had to come home. I absolutely was so excited when I saw it because I have such a weakness for baskets, you guys. I'm not kidding you. I have so many at home, and I think I'm going to either use this. This is perfect as a laundry basket if I want to put it somewhere and we dump, you know, our dirty clothes into it. I could also use it to replace the one that I have in my bathroom, which is a towel basket. I just put a bunch of towels on there. You know, if we need a clean one, we grab it out. Or I could use it for something else, decorative purposes only. I could also put like a blanket, you know, in there and a pillow. There's so many cute ways that you could use baskets for, and they are seriously my weakness. I am such a hoarder when it comes to baskets, but I just could not pass up this basket. You swear you could find this at $6.99 somewhere else, especially this big. It's a really good material. No, absolutely not. This is probably something you would find for maybe $30, $40 at most. It's just ridiculous, and I absolutely love it. That is the end of the video, you guys. Thank you so much, as always, for coming back and supporting me here on my channel. I always appreciate you guys stopping by. It really means so much to me, and I just love, again, having that one-on-one time with you guys in the comments down below. So make sure that you guys let me know, what was your favorite find from this entire haul? Is there something in the walkthrough that caught your eye that you would have put into your cart? Or if you guys just have any general questions about thrifting or how I literally thrift so many thrift stores in a day, drop them down below. I absolutely adore talking to you guys, and I appreciate you taking that time after the video ends to just leave a little love note down below. So I do hope that this finds you guys well. And remember, go out there, look for treasures. You're going to find some amazing things if you hit up your thrift stores. Make sure that you also check out my thrift tips, where I give you essential thrifting tips on what I have experienced so far with my thrifting. I am thinking of doing a part 2 because I do have a lot more tips to share, so make sure to stay tuned for that. And I also have a hubby reacts video in the works for you guys, so make sure to stay tuned for that. Make sure that you guys are hitting that notification bell so you're notified of all my videos when I drop them out, and also hit that like button because it really helps out my channel, you guys. Thank you so much, and until next time, guys, bye.